Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm Jet. I've been producing for like 4 years, and I'm gonna show you how to make drums. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. So first you gotta start with the tempo because you gotta know, the count. All right. So we're gonna start around like 110. We'll go 110. In the top left, you can pick the tempo. You can also tap out the tempo like this, like with your mouse or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Because if you feel a vibe, feel a tempo in your body, you can click it out. Anyways, we're gonna start with picking out some sounds. And firstly, I got all of these sounds from Reddit, if I'm being totally honest. Just online, you look up whatever you want. Like I looked up, where's this Tyler Creator beat thing? I looked up Tyler Creator type, and I found one. Here it is, the Lunch 77 one. And I found all these sounds. Like here's the 808s. They're not all good. Some of them are actually awful. But, we'll start with something out of here. Let's go. I get down with that. Sometimes it takes a while to find the right ones. These are way worse than I expected. I'm so sorry. Okay, I do enjoy these drums. So we're going to take this. We're going to make a little house beat. So that's a cool little snare to start with. And a house beat kind of... 2, 3, 4. So that's like a 116, about there. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna put the clap or the snare on usually the 2. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be weird if you put the clap on the 1 or 3. That would be odd. And you'll feel out of the vibes. So we're just gonna. Okay, so we're just gonna basically how to duplicate. You copy or you kind of highlight. Click Control D, especially in Ableton, you can do that. It's really easy. You're gonna do that and turn it down a little bit. So right over here, what I'm touching right now is the fader. If you click Tab, you go over to this mixing board, and here's the fader as well. It kind of just regulates the volume. We're gonna go back, and we're just gonna let this loop. Might be thinking, damn, Jet, this is super annoying. Why is this clap just playing in my ear? How we're gonna fix that is throw some reverb on it. Throw a snare room on it. It's not as bad. It's not terrible. We're gonna find a kick now because kicks are lovely. That's a great kick, really, truly. I love this kick. And it's from the Artist Drum Kit. You look that up, you'll probably find it on Reddit somewhere. There we go. It's a groove. We got the groove going, okay? And then usually when I make drums, I'll beatbox and I'll end up finding like a rhythm that I like. I'm not going to beatbox for you because that's extremely embarrassing. So we're just going to we're going to figure it out. Okay. Okay. That's basically it right there. Boom. I'm gonna find this hat. If you know anything about music, you'll know what drums sound like and what you like and what you don't like. And then you can just go from there, really. Let's run this. What I just made is a MIDI track. I clicked Control-Shift-T, and what you can do is double click on a sound. And when you double click on that sound, it's gonna input it into the simpler or sampler. And now you can play it on your keyboard. Watch this. Never mind. You first have to arm the track. Now what is arming the track? This button over here on this track, if you click it, it turns red. And now, whatever you have connected to your DAW, you can click it and it's gonna play. Anyways, I'm gonna show you how to make these drums double. What you're gonna do is you're gonna copy about how much you want. You can click Control C and Control V, just like how any other thing works. Or you could do the same thing as I did earlier. You can duplicate. Yep, duplicate. I use words right. You can Control D and it just duplicates. And here, I'll just show you an example of it. Like Control C, Control V. There it is, it's over there. Here, how about I duplicate this? However much you highlight, and you click Control D, it's going to highlight and duplicate that much time and space. Here, I'll just show you. So if I highlight 2, bars or little sections and click Control D, it's going to move that much. So if I highlight, let's say 8 of these with the kick and I click Control D, it's going to go that far. Now, it's useful to know that. I mean, you'll figure it out once you start trying stuff. Now, we're just going to play these drums and figure out a hat pattern. That's a groovy beat. Am I right or am I right? That's what I'm talking about. You're already learning. So now we're just going to find a note like that. That sounds pretty good right there. We're just going to duplicate, do the same thing, Control D. There it is. Oh my god, this is groovy. And how to change the velocity, maybe like, hey, this sounds all robotic. How do I fix it? You're going to go right here, kind of scroll up. It's right down here. It might be hidden. If it's hidden, you click this button down here, and it opens the velocity. And you can move it down, down, or up, or down. And you just kind of do that. And what you can do from there, just duplicate it. And it's the same thing. You can fix it a little more, maybe make it less robotic, because we don't like robots. They're evil. And now we're just going to duplicate, keep duplicating. Wow, that is a groovy beat. Do you hear that groovy beat? Ooh. Now, to make it even more groovy, we're going to put more reverb on the hats. What's reverb? I don't really know, if I'm being honest. Just sounds cool. Like, listen to this. Isn't that cool? You turn it off, that's all bland and dry. No one likes that. Put it back on. That's what I'm talking about. And now you can start recording your instruments. Or add more drums. Do the same thing. Put it wherever you want. It's cool. Like here, I'll just find effects and throw it somewhere. Oh, these effects suck. Here, we'll take the C4. Just put it somewhere random. That's not bad, okay? I personally wouldn't use it. I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm being honest. But, hey, you're making noises, and that's all that matters. And I can just, like, I don't know, start spitting some lyrics like this, Hey, I'm having fun. I mean, I'm so sorry. Yeah.